Good morning, everyone, and welcome to you in this daily update on the Bitcoin. I hope you are all doing very well and you had a nice weekend. We're going to update all of this chart here. I'm going to update the lower time frames, the higher time frame, maybe not the higher time frame, but I'm still going to do a bit of a medium time frame more likely. But yeah, so first of all, let's see if the microphone is working well. I'm just gonna pause the music on my headset. Perfect, the sound is working well. So here I'm gonna show everything. Be careful, you're going to see a lot of levels here on the chart. Boom. So I'm gonna clean this up, of course, and I already added all the levels on my chart because I woke up early this morning, so I already added everything, but I'm gonna show you everything, of course. So here what we can do is simply remove this daily naked path control. We can remove this daily, we can remove this weekly, we can keep this daily, I think. This is a new daily. Let's start first of all, by the way, with the weekly levels and stuff like that. So we don't have any new weekly, okay? Monthly, no, still not. It's in 1 week, I guess. A bit more. So just one daily here, okay, and a weekly. Otherwise, a weekly negative path control. We do have one a bit above here. So what you can do here is simply zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Take the bottom here, the path control. Take the middle, really up to you, but I prefer to take the bottom here. And you just take the price here, so it's 45,975.5, and so you can 42, by the way. So it's 45 or 42? Wait, it's 45? Oh no, I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so yeah, 42 here, 626 dot, by the way, no, it's 42,625.5. So you can add this on your chart, really. And yeah, now we're good with the weekly level, so you can go on the daily negative path controls. If you go here on the ticks 1, you can see that we do have a daily negative path control. So again, you zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, take the bottom here of the path control, take the price on your chart, but it's already done for me on my side. You also have 2 naked session path control just above here. You've got one here that we already, as you can see here, went through already. We've got a long this morning, and that's why I woke up really early to try to catch this, because I missed that long here personally. I really tempted to take the long trade, but didn't got all my confirmation, so I have not taken this long trade. So I catch that one here, but now we are really low, so yeah, we're bouncing a bit. We'll see a bit later with the order flow, but yeah, we have 2 naked sessions path control low above here, one here, but we already went through, so you can remove it or keep it. I'm gonna keep it for the moment, and so there is no TPOs otherwise. So now let's go on this, and let's move this on the right for a moment. Sorry, so we can focus on the chart. So let's go here on the 1 hour first of all. Sorry. So I would like to clean this up again. I'm gonna add some few volume there, so I can see what I can remove here. Let's remove this. I don't want to get this anymore. Much better. Let's pose this a bit on the right. Remove this. Okay, what do we have here otherwise? Alright, so nothing crazy on this. Okay, like this is good, to be honest. Better like this. So first of all, if we have to go more down from here, of course now we have to look for the retest. Okay, the only thing I don't like really is that we have a triple wave. More likely here is a wave. So if you go on the really lower time frame, we do have more likely here a triple wave. Can this be a flat? You know, for example, there will be a wave 1, a wave 2 retracement with an ABC flat. The premium is now went really low. Okay, if you pull the extension tool, and more of it, the B wave went really too high. You can see here that will clearly explode it, really, the 1618. And the B wave, that will be a B wave of a flat. You can see here that went a lot above already. So for me, it's more likely a triple wave. Now, of course, it can give a bigger triple wave at some point, but to take the low will make more sense. Now, maybe we're going to end up here with a truncated wave 5, for example, because it's possible that we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everything is possible, really. Okay, but yeah, don't really like this correction we have here just before I mean, where we are right now, really. Oops. I almost closed my streaming software. Oops, perfect. So in any case, if we have to go more down, really, I'm gonna make it really easy. Okay, not gonna make it really complex. I'm really going to make it easy. The only thing we'll have to look here really is for a swing failure power of fail auction of the current top. If we have to go more down, if this is not happening, okay, so no fail auction, so to speak, we go below, we spend some time, and then reclaim. Okay, we just trap some shorts here really, because you know that there is no support here until the low here. So what would happen here is if we have to get a fail auction, we'll just go below, spend some time. Really get some shorts down here, start forming some absorption with, for example, a low, high low, and a lower low on the CVD, and then you get a good long reaction here with MC long reaction, for example, and then you get this reversal, or you get just a swing through pound with a lot of shorts directly here, and you reclaim with a good long reaction. Okay, if this is not happening, well, we're simply going to look for a new low to be made here, and so if we have to make one more new low here, we simply have to look for again a swing through pound or a fail option. So to speak, here we can look for a long of the, when we take all the lows here really. Okay, we have 3 lows now to take. On Coinbase we already did, we already took this low here. Now on Bybit we've got a nice front run here with swing through pan. But yeah, in any case we'll have just to look for this first possible long, you know, of this way down here. We'll have, you know, all these targets below here, but the first one really is this zone of, this zone of price really, okay, between 40,000 down to 39 by the way thousand. So we have this first possible long trade setup, okay, depending, you know, of the reaction we're going to get here live in the time. That will be so a swing through power fail auction, depends. So fail auction we can also get, you know, some trades closing here because we'll get a lot of stop loss here. So of course when you take out the lows, you can get some massive amount of people shorting, because for these people it's really bearish, it's possible, but you also have a really big range here, so this is something to not forget. So maybe to get also a decreasing here of the open interest is also logic. So we do not need here to get some big shorts opening here, because we're going to take a lot of stop loss here. We have 3 lows and taken at the moment, so there are a lot of stop loss placed below. So when we take this, it can bring us with a decreasing of the open interest rate. It's logic really. Okay, now if you get an increasing one, well, this is better because it's more fair really to push the price higher next if we have to reverse. But anyway, if there is no swing through power fail auction here, well, you know the target next. If you're following these updates for quite a while now, it's very simple. 37,700 down to the swing through pan here, so around 36,700. And if we start really getting acceptance below that low with no swing through pan or fail auction as always, we can look for a nice drop into this weekly negative power control down to the swing through pan again, or the fail auction level of these lows here. So between 34,400 down to 33,000 really. If we break this next target, get a big drop here, we talk about a 2,000 drop into 31,000 with this value area on this path control. This is a really big SR flip, SR zone really, as you can see here, have this nice support, flip to resistance, 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 finally breakthrough, so we can come back here and get something here. Again, I have not some green squares here, simply because it can be really quick here to the downside, and we can just come back below, and we need really to get the wave, the wave count here to understand the context we're approaching this. Okay, we can do a flip to support, but I would like to see the wave here to really put a green square on this. But anyway, if you get acceptance below here, we can look for 29,100 here minimum, again with a really big zone of support. Again, it's really big, easy to spot, so be aware of that. We can absolutely just fall from here. Again, no reason too long, no reason too long, no reason too long. Finally come below, take some few lows here and reclaim, and you're good. Now we have something exactly what we've got, you know, on the lower time frame here. For example, you know, you have all the support that was a bit above here, this 6.86%. Where is this? Right here, you know, you have this 6.86% with some few levels above here for a support. You really go below, you just spend some few time here and then you reclaim. So this is something possible. You can go below the support, spend some time to make some people even more bearish, and once you have done this, you reclaim. This is exactly what happened there. It's a bit more complex to trade because you lose the support really, and you bet on a possible reclaim, so you have to trade with a bit less, but still possible to trade. But anyway, so this will be really if we have to go more down from here, and now if we have to push up from here, well, we first of all have to go on a bit of a lower time from here to understand where we can look for a short really on a day trade, because maybe we're not going to do this today. We can just do this, for example, reclaim a bit, and then bam, and tomorrow, for example, get another rise. Just we have to be aware of the first target here really. So let's just log this. Perfect. So first of all, what we can look for here is simply this first zone of resistance, where as we have a triple wave before, we can look for a possible bigger triple wave before to go more down. Again, depends of the reaction here we're going to get, but naked session path control plus the swing through power at top up to the value area low here. There is really the support, that was the support of the weekend really. If we start to, if we manage really to reclaim this, we just get no reason to look for a short here. We're simply going to look for this daily up to the daily negative path control plus the swing through pan in between, and possibly also these stops right here to be taken. If again there is just no reaction here good at all for a short trade, well, we're simply going to look for a new high here. Be aware of, for scalpers, that there is an MC strategy target just above, so if you want to, you can pause the stream to copy these values, otherwise you can just join this call server. I posted this into the Matthew's update channel, so you can get the values really. But yeah, if we start reclaiming here this high, I just want you to be aware of a really big target. You know, before the short trade I have posted on the Discord server, I have posted like 3 short trades. If we have, you know, to be in the wave, you know, bigger ABC zigzag here to the downside and impulsive, I place it, you know, 3 different short trades here. There's some really big targets we'll have to be aware of, where we'll be looking for a short trade, really for a swing short trade. Now the thing is, before the 3 short target I'm going to show you next, but you already have this on the Discord server, so always make sure to join it. Well, you do have this nice weekly negative path control here, plus a downtrend path control. Okay, I'm gonna go on a bit of a lower time frame here. So you do have some confidence with this. You know, you have the TPO here, you have a TPO, so you have the weekly negative path control plus the TPO. This is the first real big zone of resistance we have above us, really to be aware of, where I'm going to start to look for a swing short. You know, if we have to do a big move next to the downside, we can retrace a really small, because everyone will expect this high to be taken or whatever, and so we can just not go that high because everyone is looking for this, and so just stop before and start to fall from here. So this is really a possible short trade I will be aware of. Not saying that we are going to stop here. I'm not going to take a short if there is no reason to live in the time, but this is something I will be aware of. A first possible short trade here. We can even go here and take some few highs. For example, it's really all of this target. So weekly negative path control starting around 42,600 up to these highs right here, so around 42,800 really. Okay, all of this zone really is something I would be aware of. We can, yeah, for on the lower time frame here, we can even spend, if we really have to make something complex, again, we can go above here, all the top right here, take all these highs, spend some time above, go into the naked session path control, make everyone bullish, start to form something really bearish on the order flow and come back down, for example. These are some possible scenarios, but it's the same really old result to a swing through power of a fair auction of these highs really. So I will just be aware of these highs really. And if there is nothing in here, well, we can simply look for the 3 short trades I send you on the Discord server really. So the first real big target really is simply this top right here. We just take this high, we'll have a possible swing through power of fair auction into the path control of the full consolidation here, plus the value high. In addition to this, we'll have a weekly level. So this is a really strong target we have here, really strong resistance. So yeah, this is a possible swing short trade we can take here. Again, easy target to spot, so be aware of that. We can make a complex level approach really. If everyone is looking for something, we can do, for example, like reclaim everything, go above, fake the pump really, flip to support, get a rise to do a form absorption here, for example, get another big amount of longs here, come back down, or even take the highs, make everyone bullish because everyone is looking for a breakout here to the upside, and from here come back down and lose everything, and bam, big drop. That's something possible. That's why the stop loss is placed a lot above here, but again, it's going to be placed on the top we're going to do. But this is something you have to be aware of when you have an easy target really to spot, okay? But in any case, this is the first zone of resistance really we'll have to be aware of, okay? If we manage to reclaim this, we can simply look for the next one. So the next one here is coming around this 6.86% retracement, oops, right here, okay? So from the bottom right here to the top, 6.86% plus the weekly negative path control. And we also have the first highs here to be aware of, but if we have to take really all the highs, I would be aware of the third short possible. Okay, so this is the first one, this is the second one here. So the first one is around 43,500, second one here 45,600, and if we start breaking this, really we'll have the last possible short that is for a swing short here around 46,700. Okay, so this is the next one really. Oops, if I can. Perfect. That is the next one really, with the weekly level, swing through power, this top right here, and the path control. These are the 3 swing short really we'll have to be aware of above us. If we manage to reclaim directly from here, the only one that will change really, if we have to make one more new and then reclaim like this, will be this target with the 6.86%. That will not be a big difference, but it can change depending how far we go here. Okay. So these are the three main targets above. Is it really useful to go really above that for the moment? I don't think so, to be fair. So I'm going to stay with this for the moment. So these are the three different targets. Just be aware of, I mean, main targets here above. Just be aware of this one before here with a new week cleaning a path on trend. The path on trend here, this downtrend. This is really something I would be aware of. And yeah, that's it really with levels. So we are ready to the downside. We are ready to the upside. We are ready with everything. So let's go now on the waves. So the wave here. I'm just gonna remove this here. So we have more likely done. I don't know where I placed everything. So this, as I said, was not really valid anymore. Now going to take this too. So it's here, wave down. So I'm more going to take, you know, this kind of configuration. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 5 waves are completed. We either have the 5 waves completed, or, you know, we have the ending I was talking about in the previous update. So it was a second configuration, really, if we don't have to make the 5 waves, if we don't have to do the 5 waves here. So we have done more likely here the 5 waves, okay. So what I'm taking here is simply the, you know, the blue wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the wave 5 truncated. I'm just going to accept that we have done a truncated here because it matched more with the targets and everything next. If, for example, you pull the extension tool here from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 bottom here to the wave 2 top, you can see that we do something less than 1618 as the wave 5 is here. So here we touch it, but here we don't. So then we have in that case to look for the wave 5 targets, but by placing the second click on the wave 3 top. So the first target is this, 3.2, the maximum target is a 1618. So if you take here the third click, just gonna remove these draws so we can see a bit better. If you take this second click here, so replace it here on the wave 3 top and take the third click, place on the wave 2. Wave 4 top here, you can say we bounce exactly from the 3 model. For me, this is more accurate like this. It matches more with such configuration. Again, it's less probable to retrace to bounce before the 1618 to make a truncated. So that's why you do not bet on this line in a time. Now, yeah, this can happen. So yeah, that's why we plan levels and all of this. We have an order for. But this was a really complex one, not gonna lie. That's why we're doing a retest right now, because the data was not that crazy, to be fair. But anyway, so yeah, more likely here, I'm taking this more likely at the moment. So now if we have completed clearly these red 5 waves, well, what we can look for next is simply, you know, a bigger ABC zigzag, you know, for the higher time frame B wave or wave 2. If you want to get more about, you know, the higher time frame wave count, I really let you go and check out the videos I have done really on the YouTube channel. So you can go and check this out here. It's your bearish Elliott wave count and bullish Elliott wave count. We have really the higher time frame, different configurations really, so you can really fully understand all of this. It will be, you know, the ABC zigzag for a B wave or for a wave 2. And if we have to break and invalidate really this B wave and this wave 2, we can look for a bigger impulse if here to the downside. But in any case, we're going to recognize or not if we have to take the trade at some point. But if we're in this B wave, okay, and we have to take the lows here, well, what we can look for here is simply for a possible ABC flat. Okay, we look for a B, then we look for a C. Sorry, so ABC flat here, so correction 5 waves. Okay, once we have done this, well, the B wave can be done, but it will be cool, to be fair, to make something a bit bigger. So what we can look for next is simply here a bigger WXY, for example here W X and Y. The X5 as always normally should not take the W bottom. Now before we have a possible WXY where it is doing this. So anyway, for now I'm going to take the case that we do this WXY without taking the W root. So yeah, ABC flat first of all possible if we have to take the low here. If we don't take the low here, well, because for me this is more likely some 5 waves, so I will take more likely for the moment an ABC zigzag. But yeah, I would like to get some more confirmations here that we are going to rise. But anyways, if ABC zigzag here, well, we can look for the 5 waves correction 5 waves, ABC zigzag, and we just look for the C here. You know, for the short trade we was looking for, and if we have to make something longer, we take exactly the same W, X, and Y really, or a bigger ABC flat, we take the lows, we come back up, for example. So let's pick we have an ABC zigzag first of all, okay, and then we'll have an ABC flat. So 5 waves correction, 5 waves for an ABC zigzag, and then we'll have a 5 waves, a correction, and then we'll have a 5 waves. ABC zigzag, 5 waves correction, 5 waves, ABC flat, correction, 5 waves. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, depends if we take the low or not next. But yeah, this is the first possible pan I will be aware of, and if we take the lows, I will be looking for an ABC flat. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm taking mainly really at the moment, what I'm thinking about with the waves. Now just don't forget, you know, the low probability ABC. No, this wasn't. Oh yeah, by the way, okay, I completely forgot about this. Well, not gonna cover this now, to be fair. I can. This will, will be, the ABC flat, in the B wave, in the wave 2 of the higher time frame wave count. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but it will be simply here an ABC flat. And so ABC flat, it's just, I'm going to take this just in case we have to take the highs and not do, the retracement here. For example, it's just in case we get nothing bearish on the first target, nothing bearish on the second, and the third, fourth target here. Well, we're going to take the highs at some point. So if we have to take the highs, I'm ready and prepared already. I already have the wave count, and I know what I'm going to take. This is just the reason why I have this. But otherwise, until then, I'm not going to bet on this. So yeah, I'm taking this at the moment. Now, the thing I want you to be aware of also, if we have to, for example, take the low once more, and take the low once more, and then we rise. Well, I'm simply going to take, the ending we've planned on the Discord server. So it was on the Discord server in the YouTube videos, by the way, in the YouTube updates. It was simply this, we have to make the ABC zigzag. So it'll be an ABC zigzag with a blue 5 ways, here, but not truncated, so to speak here. ABC like this, A, B, C, and we'll have, the 5 blue waves, and this was really the blue wave like this, 1, 2, 3, not 4, 5 truncated. We'll have the wave 4 here and the wave 5 like this. In that case, ABC zigzag, if we have an ABC zigzag, we're in a wave 5, okay, so of these 5 ways here, bam, 1, 2, 3 here, 4, and we look for a wave 5 here. All of this, perfect. If we have an ABC zigzag here, well, it means simply that we have an ending incoming right here. So wave 1, 2, maybe a bigger correction, depends what we get here, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this will be the possible ending if we have to invalidate, for example, the ABC flat. Really, this is in case we have to, this is not the first wave count. The first wave count, they said, is really this. Right there. Okay, this is really the first wave count where we are already into the B or the wave 2, and if we have to take those, I'm going to look for an ABC flat. But just in case we get a bounce here with no reason too long, well, we're going to look in that case for the ending, because if we bounce here with no reason too long, well, we're going to make one more new low, and so I will bring this with a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so we will get an ending. Okay, I really hope that makes sense. But anyway, this is the main wave count to make it easy. Okay, I'm going to look for this, and now we just have to look really for the boring correction stuff in there. So ABC flat, ABC zigzag, and everything really. All by looking at the levels and the targets we have planned really. So we are ready in any case. Even if we don't have the waves, we know exactly where I have to look for a trade. So anyway, I don't know if you have some questions really. Let me know if you have some questions in the chat. Otherwise, we're good. Just gonna pop out the live chat here. Bam, live chat. You mean if after a swing through pan we have an increasing of the open interest, then it's good because it will mean that traders are trapped and we can expect a reverse. Oh god, sorry, so you mean after the swing through pan? Good morning, mate. Traders are trapped and we can expect a reverse. Not after, but during the swing through pan. Like for example, you really take the low, or for, let's take an example here. Well, there's going to be of a bigger time from here. I guess we'll have a swing through pan there normally. No. Yeah, here we go. For example, here. Okay. Let's go on that one, by the way. Gonna be better. So for example here, come back on this, perfect. Here you have, you just take the high here, and on the swing through pan here you have an increase of the open interest. So for example here you will get some, and you would like to get some longs here, for example some trap longs, some increase of the open interest here with a positive delta on the top. I mean when you take the high really, so there are some people longing, but if it's not moving up, it's because there is absorption by big limits or the shorts, or if because there are some market or the shorts next coming in to bring this back down. But yeah, you would like to get an increase of the open interest on the top, not after, or you can get it after, but on the retest, for example, or something. But yeah, the best is to really get it on the swing through pan here. And as always, when you take some major lows like this, for example, you have many stop loss below, so you can get a decrease of the open interest because you take all the stop loss. As always, you have a decrease of the open interest because you have some people taking profit, some longs getting wrecked really, some longs getting some liquidations, all of this. Some people, I mean, some trades closing. So yeah, when you take some lows, there are some stop loss, there are some trades closing, many trades closing here because this is a really big range. So it's also normal to get a decrease of the open interest. I hope that makes sense. But it's good also to get if we get here an increase of the open interest, it's even better if we have to get a good data next to reverse, because it means that we have some trap people, and so when you have some trap people, some trap shorts, so to speak here, if we take the lows, we'd like to get an increasing of the open interest plus negative delta. That is the best, because if you have some trap traders, you have really the fail, as I like to say, to reverse the price. This is even strong. These are some even stronger moves you have next really to reverse that. Yeah, I really hope that makes sense. Yeah, hope that answered the question. But it's, yeah, like I say, it's more like on the swing pound, not after. After, you want to see the demand come in to reverse everything, really. I got it. Thank you. My pleasure, mate. So yeah, I don't know if you have some more questions. If you don't, we're good for today. Really, nothing more to add on this. Ethereum, I'm just waiting for Bitcoin really to do something. Maybe we can check really quick at the order flow before to end the live stream here. Time to see if there are some questions coming in. By the way, I added the naked session powerful here in this template. If you want to get it, really, you can just ask me on Discord. I'm gonna send you the file really of this. I don't know. I wanted to add some TPOs on my chart. I don't know why. Don't ask for why. Yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to do it. Yeah, it looks cool. Anyway, so here what do we have? We have some shorts now. Some people are shorting. That's pretty cool. We have some bit of absorption here. These are not crazy amounts, to be fair, but it's good for the long I've took before here. That's pretty nice. Not a massive amount, to be honest. On that low here, it's not the best of the best, but bit better on the 30 minutes here. But yeah, this is not crazy to be honest. Thing is, I don't know if this right here got absorbed. Normally these shorts here got absorbed. You can clearly see it here. You have a massive low, high, low, 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 low here. So it means that all the people shorting here are getting absorbed. But the thing is, I don't know if this normally I'm checking this live in the time. Here I was doing the update, so I don't know if this was getting absorbed here or not. But normally it should be, because we don't have these bullish diversions here. So yeah, this is pretty cool for the long trade, not gonna lie. Now we need to reclaim that view up and this top here, and then we can look for a new high to be made and look for the first short target really. But the 1 minute didn't got a crazy bullish reaction here. First of all, 3 minutes, same. 10 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, was good. 30 seconds was good. 30 seconds is not the most reliable time frame, but by the way, maybe I can cover what happened, you know, here when I was really tempted to take the long trade, but I didn't press the buy because it didn't got all my confirmations. But I can maybe cover this low right here. I think it's interesting before to end the live stream. Well, yeah, this was a good long trade. And you even got absorption next? No. Yeah, this was a nice scalp entry you've got there. And this was a retest of the 6180 again, a bit lower here to scare some people, you know. To it's like what happened when, I can't remember when it was. It was, you know, when was this? On the 19th, so it was on Friday. I can't remember where this was exactly. 12. Let me see. Oh yes, it was here. You know, we've got the good short data. You know, it was the first top was good for a short trade. We did got a bounce from the view up. We did got again some short reaction here. But the thing is, you've got some short reaction, but it was not, I mean, it was not, how can I say that? I can't remember if you got absorption here to try to reverse this. I'm just gonna check this with you, but now the thing is, yeah, it was this. Sorry, so you got some good short data. First of all, I'm gonna next cover the low here. I'm gonna next cover this, but first of all, I want to talk about this. It was really interesting. If you want, you know, to make some experience with the order flow, this is something you really have to know here, in my opinion. It's really like psychological. You know, it's a psychology approach really here of the market, where you just go above, you go really, you have a good short reaction. You go almost here to take the price high, so you force people to close manually their trade because they are like, okay, now we are at the entry. I'm a bit underwater now because you took the trade maybe around there. A bit after this, maybe even by the way. So you're like now in loss. You have your invalidation. Your invalidation is here, okay? Your invalidation is really here. So if you come up here, you don't care. You know your invalidation. You don't have to stress or whatever. More of this, you've got some short reaction. I can't remember. That wasn't here. I think it was here. You got a short reaction. Everything was bearish, but you still push a bit high, push a bit high, and push a bit high, just for really people to really manually close their trades because they're like, okay, we are getting a good short reaction. There is nothing bullish here, but we still push higher, and so this is just something to force people to close their trade. So when you have an invalidation, wait for the invalidation to be hit. If it's not hit, it's just here to force you to it's just, you know, to stress you into yeah, just on this is just psychology, you know. So just don't fall in this really. Just stay with the invalidation. You don't care about all of this. You just let it go. And yeah, they say, you know, even before it happened, as I said, it's either now we are going to make a new high, or we are just going to force people psychologically to close their shorts. This is the only reason why we're doing this. So it's either this, or we're going to make one more new high, but we don't know. This is bearish. This was a good short trade, and so we did not do the highs, and we've got a drop. From here we get a drop, and the bounce here was pretty nice, not gonna lie. If you pay attention here, what we have first of all, so a low mate. Where is this exactly? This is just right before, you know, the swing through the pan. So a bit before, if you pay attention here, it's like you have the low here. Okay, you have you can see that we have the bottom right here for a possible swing through the pan. Oops. So you have the bottom right here. Okay, so you stop just before. If you go on the 5 minutes here, you just stop. You can see how we stop just before. The thing is, what is the most probable between stopping just before you don't just stop before? It's really a bit above this. It's between stopping a bit above this or taking that low. The most probable is to take that low. So you stop a bit above. What do you have directly next? You have 8 million of new longs opening here. I mean, what the fuck is this for real? I mean, you stop before a massive low, really a really important low to swing through the pan, and directly you bounce and you get 8 millions of longs here. What the fuck, really? So this most of the time, like 99% of the time, these are going to be trap longs. I mean, early longs really, and you're going to take out the lows once more. And the thing is, what happened there? You can see that clearly that we take the low and we stop these longs. We'll have a massive decrease of the open interest. And what happened there? We'll have a low, low, and we'll have a low here, higher low. So you can see that we have some massive absorption here on the second low here. You have some people shorting, of course, because the price is moving down, but you have some big limit longs here absorbing everything. And you can see we stop just before here the swing through the pan, really at some few dollars just before the swing through the pan. So we make some few people, of course, bearish here. There are some people bearish here. This is more decreasing than increasing, but there are, of course, some people shorting down there. More trade closing and everything, because you've got 8 million of longs before bam stop loss taken. So of course you have 8 millions bam wrecked. So of course this is decreasing, but there are, of course, some people shorting down there, expecting everything to be taken really, and bam, it just stop before, get absorption, and of course next you reverse. The only thing that was missing here was really some few longs there. You didn't got a crazy demand, but again, it's a Bybit order flow. It's not a Binance order flow, whatever. There are also some other exchange, so don't forget this. Sometimes, most of the time, it's gonna get a good. It's gonna come the good reaction really from Bybit. Sometimes it's gonna come from all the exchange, but it's really rare that Bybit is not the main exchange really. To be fair, but yeah, in my opinion, it was very interesting. You know, you have some. You just stop a bit before the target really. you get some big amount of longs. Well, these are going to be 99% of the time some early longs really, and you're going to just top them, really stop them out. You stop them out, you get some massive absorption here. You can see big bullish divergence. You take the low, you have a higher low here, low, higher low, and from here, bam, you reverse. Only thing I was missing here really was a long trade opening, really, to take that long to follow everything. But yeah, I can see it was announced. You've got some big long next opening all the way up next against you have like 3 million here, but for me it was too high, so I say okay, I'm gonna just wait for the retest, and yeah, here we go. Here is a retest. Have this one too, by the way. Have not paid attention to this. We've got, wait, where was this? This was just before to take this high. But the thing you can see here, we'll have like this low, higher low. You have a low, lower low, but the low, lower low is made just before to take this high. So this kind of absorption is just to bam, take this high. Okay, this is something typical. It happened on that top. I can't remember where exactly. It was during the weekend. Did this happen? It is something that is happening many times. I can't remember where it was. It was on the top. No. Maybe I'm on a bit of a lower time frame, but this is something that's happening a lot. You know, you have a high, and you form absorption just before to take it, because so you form bullish bullish divergence rate to take this high, and once you took the highs, you can see that next we'll have what, a high, higher high, and you have a high. So from here, high, lower high. So next you have a bearish divergence. You have a first a bullish one. You take the high, and then you form a bearish divergence, and you bam, come back down. So yeah, this was, you know, a reaction from the 10-second chart. When you take such a trade, for example, you just enter the trade, take profit 50%, even more, it depends on the context really. Say the stop loss entry, and now you wait. So that's why you get some $100 move, but you do not need to get some massive continuation when you get and trade the 10-second chart really. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm long from here, you know, but I'll prefer to take at some few lows, to be fair. Just that one will be cool already to see what's happening here. Because what do we have right now with the waves again on this bounce? Yeah, that'll be cool to take this. Five waves. So either truncated wave 5 here, either a bigger one, either a bigger one here incoming. Well, I mean, if we go take the overall range low, that's not a problem for me, you know. It's really nice. That will be a nice trade long opportunity, but yeah, we'll see. But that would be cool to take the current low we have done, not gonna lie. I mean, minimum that one to see what's happening here. If we get some massive one of people being bearish here at some point, and it's like, for example, you know, the low we've got here, the one I covered before, like you get a bounce, you have some early longs. Right here is a bit different because we really got the bounce, but here you still take the low once more, and on this low you would like to take, for example, the overall range low here with a swing through pound. You just top a bit before and you get a bounce. It will be the same, you know. You look for this low here to be taken, and you have the overall low here that everyone, for example, is expecting. So you get some people shorting down here, but everything is getting absorbed, and so here we'll get a low, lower low, for example, low, higher low, and you reverse, and you do not take the overall range low, if you can say that. You just take that one, you get everyone bearish, but you get everything getting absorbed by the mid longs, and so you form absorption here and you get a reversal. Something that can happen, but we need to see this live in the time really. That can be a possible scenario to be aware of. It'll be a bit the same than the previous low before. But anyway, so yeah, that'll be cool to take this minimum here, so you can really refresh everything and not stop in between. This is much easier to trade when you take a low. Yeah, so I see a question, by the way. By the way, Bitcoin reverse had a CME gap on last Friday. Yes, that one here. Yeah, you're right. So here we can do either a weak inside, reclaim directly. That's why, yeah, swing through pan. Yeah, fell auction, by the way, looks... yeah, that will be better to get a swing through pan here. Although, oh, yeah, a big swing through pan here. 39.4. Well, yeah, that will be a swing through pan really of the lows. So yeah, that will be the first long trade really worth planning if I have to come down from here. Yeah. But yeah, we did go to bounce from here. We did go to bounce. I'm not use it to check so much the CME as always. I always forget to check this, but this is something really, yeah, important to be aware of. And do we have any new at the moment? No. No. No, we don't. So yeah, I don't know if you have some more questions. Let me know if you have some more questions in the chat. Otherwise, we're good, really. Just gonna move on this chart here. Yeah, now we have even more people shorting again. You can see like all the shorts here coming in. But again, I'm not checking if this is getting absorbed or not live in the time, so I cannot tell really. Because now you can see even while you're rising, you have some short, but you keep moving up. Have some people shorting here, but you form absorption, and you keep moving to the upside. So oh yes, but I have this loaded up for a long time now. Well, in any case, you know, the trade was to take here. Now we'll see if we get the retest, or I mean, if we bounce from the retest. Because the thing, as I said, as always, if you get the good data here, you do not need to get the good long data here, as you got them before. So when it's missed, and you cannot bet really on the retest. For me, it's like you enter here, and if you bounce next, it's missed. So that's why to take the low is better to refresh everything and to get a new trade. Because when you bounce like this, well, you've got the data before here. So the longs opening here, you can see you come back where the longs are really, and so these longs are going to defend, of course, their positions. And so, for example, here you can see that they're absorbing a bit everything. You have some shorts, but the price is moving up, so this is a bit, they're defending right now their positions. But of course, we're watching us on 10-second chart, so everything can change really quick in a few seconds. But anyway, I don't see any questions right now, so I think we're good. So yeah, these are all the trades where you can look for today and even later, by the way, if you take some more time to go above. So yeah, if you have any questions because you're watching this update later, do not hesitate to ask me in the Discord server. You can go here into the question. Just gonna mark this unread, so I don't forget to take this out. You can go here into the question channel here, ask me some questions. Really, as always, it's a real pleasure for me to answer you. And yeah, otherwise, let's see what we can get really today. If we can get some few trades, do have some news. No, we don't have some news today. We'll have on the 25 days on Thursday. Okay. Well, we still have to check every day because sometimes there are some news coming in like planned a day before. But anyway, I wish you all a brilliant day and catch you all in the next one, maybe today or otherwise tomorrow morning at 10 AM. As always, have a nice day. Take care. Cheers.